Hey folks, Roland here with another episode of In the Hot Seat, main show. Returning guest, Big Chris, from the same blood pool that I'm from, of DNA, and he's my brother, is what I'm trying to say. Today's quarry is the Golden Cayenne. One of my own, from my own garden. The first ones we're actually doing from my garden this year for officially. If you look at that, that's a very golden, nasty looking pepper. Hendrix did one of these, but he did an underripened one. He described it as a stinger. And I think that holds true. Actually, Tmudder did one of the underripened ones as well. Now, would you say that looks like an intimidating pepper there, Chris?
Absolutely. For one, it's like 5 inches long of just pure
but we've
pain.
But still, we just filmed a little while ago with the Thai dragon, and that was a third of the size of that, and that was...
That's why it looks so intimidating, because the one I had before was this big.
Looks like one of those velociraptor talons.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or crossed with a horse.
What?
The sound he just made.
Oh. I lost you there.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not a very good raptor guy.
Well, size does not denote heat. We're going to split this one because I know these things can be a bit hot, and these have been described as hotter than the average Cayennes. So I'm just going to cut it right down the middle from top to tip.
Oh, you're doing it the long way.
Yeah.
So, oh, Jesus. Yeah.
And you can get a shot of that. Let me hold these up here so... Look at that, I got the placenta going from tip to top, full of seeds. It's an intimidating looking little pepper.
Let me see that.
Alright, well. If you want, you can pick out some of the seeds, because I know these ones are particularly seed heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to scrape out a few. I don't mind seeds that much, but I know some people can have a problem with them. Yeah, that's, you got the. It doesn't smell spicy. It smells like a green pepper, like a green bell pepper.
Yeah, I definitely get the pepper smell.
The super hot ones, like, you can smell the jet fuel-esque capsaicin. Tmudder describes it like jet fuel. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but like some of the 7 hot browns.
Just to prove it, I have some in there. I'm not
he's got them all out. He's got the placenta in there. I mean, the seeds aren't where the heat's at. It's at the placenta. It's a common misconception with peppers. Now, I'm going to start at the top and go bottom, go up to the top. You can start wherever you want. You don't have to eat the whole thing if you don't want to.
No, it's the real show, so I got stuff.
It's the main show. Which is, I'm not ripping off reckless eating because it's just kind of the main show is what we've just been referring to it as. Anyways, for science, my friend.
Yes.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, the flavor of these has changed dramatically since they were green. Like, once they go yellow, much sweeter flavor.
I definitely gotta eat the rest of it because it's on fire already.
Yeah. The heat's really calmed down since they were green. I guess they hit their heat peak when they're green, and they calm down a bit once they turn yellow. Yeah, because that's not kicking my butt nearly as much.
No.
Wow, that's got almost no heat at all.
It does, but...
Sorry. Yeah, but see what I mean? Like comparatively to
oh,
like
no,
Thai dragon.
Yeah, it's definitely more mild, yes. Maybe I should let the seeds in.
Wow. I'm actually quite surprised at how weak that is now, because this is the same pepper off the same plant that Hendrix did. If you check, I'll put a link in the descriptor of him trying out the same pepper off the same plant. And he's like cursing up a storm. That guy never swears. And he's saying how it's hotter than it should have been. Tmudder as well. But yeah.
No, it's definitely coming up for me.
Where would you put the heat on scale when it's in non-chili head scale?
It's making it a little hard to talk. So I haven't tried any of this super hot, so this is definitely right up there for me personally.
You're not turning as red as you did before.
Yeah. I'd say this is a good 6.5.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
Oh, cool. What do you think of the flavor?
It was very good.
I know, I was surprised.
Like, it didn't start out, it's like it's even getting harder to talk now. I must want to take a drink, just, but I'm trying to hold off on it. It started off really mild.
Yeah.
And then I started chewing it, obviously, it's getting a little hotter.
I got a little sweat going on my face right now.
And, ooh, it's building.
Yeah, mine's actually starting to build now. I wouldn't say it's right now. It's about a 2.5 or a 3 out of 10.
going about 7.
Really?
Definitely for me. It's definitely getting hotter.
You must have got the side facing the sun. On that one.
I'm gonna have to sally out and get a drink because that's.
Yeah, you're turning red again. There it goes. This seems familiar, doesn't it? Cut a pepper down the middle, and you get the hot side. I get the weak side.
Yeah, that was actually the first one I did with you.
Ooh, yeah. First guest on my show.
Yeah, innovator, originator.
Yeah, showing off the shirt as well. I'm gonna take a sip here because this is starting to get a little hard to talk.
Yeah, it definitely goes for the vocal cords.
Yeah, it's really like it's a stinger. It really does. It stings.
Ooh, you don't want to quit.
Mine's pretty much calmed down again. I'm just trying not to choke when I talk.
Yeah, it wants to just shut you up. Just wants to make you to sit there and just take the burn.
Well, I think that's a pretty good. That's actually one of the weaker of all the hots I'm growing this year. They're all starting to ripen up now. I got habanero mustards coming up next. I got Amazons that are ready to go. So this is the first one of my grow season this year. All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Do you have any parting words on the Golden Cayenne?
Sneaks up on you. Don't let it think it's not that hot because it is. Because my lips are on fire.
Yeah. I know, it's funny. It's like it's taking a long time.
Yeah, it's definitely coming out, and now it's here. I can see the flames, you know?
Mine's actually probably amped up to like a 4.5 now, almost a 5. It's funny how it's like, usually I've never seen one take this long to kick into effect.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big pepper guy, so.
And,
not that I'm not trying to be, it's just I never really, you know.
Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this one up here, and thank you for coming on the show again.
Yep.
And start subjecting yourself to burning the crap out of your mouth for the entertainment of the internet.
Absolutely. That's what I do. It's my thing.
Alright, folks, we are going to head out here. We'll see you next episode. It's been about 3 minutes since we turned off the camera, and we were just kind of winding down the episode. We didn't really want to... Hi, Arlo. But those peppers are still building. It's like a total of like 6, 7, almost 10 minutes since we first ate them, and now my whole tongue is lit up. And this guy, he's still turning red.
Yeah,
Hi, Arlo.
it's fire. Pure fire.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say the heat of them went away.
It got delayed.
It took longer to kick in because it's still building. Like my entire tongue, I've got mush mouth now because my tongue is lit up from tip to top. To use the same phrase I used before. Tip it down. All right, we just figured we throw that on there for the extra.
Yeah, it's all fire.